And good evening, boys and girls. It's Muddy here. Been away for a while. Man's got to eat. So been working hard, but that is now given up a little bit. So I've got some time out, and I am here on a Wildcamper Overnighter. I say wild camp, not really in the middle of nowhere, because I live in the south of England and there's no such thing. So I'm not in my usual place though. I am on someone else's turf. I'm in someone else's manor, and that person is Rob, Wildcamper, and we walked him. We're at his new spot, at his camp, and we're going to have an overnighter here, and we're going to see how things get on. So come join us for a nice adventure. Okay, this is the entry point. Walking in, and there's a tripod and a human tripod. Yes, ladies and gents, the rumours are true.
Lucky you weren't here 30 seconds earlier.
So here we are at the Wildcamper spot. Looking around, there's the fire pit. There's some coals in there for a barbecue a little bit later. Firewood, stash. There's my kit. That's my new Caramel Sabre SF45 with side pouches. I'll be using that for a while before I do any sort of review on it. And then there's Rob's massive amount of stuff there, because he's going to be here for 3 years. Right, we're going to get set up and possibly light a fire, cook some food, and show you some of it. See you in a bit.
What you have.
Here we have our starter. That is a cheeseburger.
Oh yeah.
With a squidge of ketchup. Job's a good un. Gratuitous food porn shot. Look at that. Oh, so good.
Mine's gone, man. That's too good.
Oh. So good. And this is only the starter. Oh. Here we have some pork kebabs.
Pork.
With a little bit of Szechuan rice. And I do also have a honey mustard glaze to drizzle. And that's a very exciting thing. Food porn. Welcome to Food Porn TV. Would you like some meat?
Oh yes, fine.
Okay, gratuitous food porn again. Look at that, look at those kebabs.
Right.
Some foliage.
Throw that in the fire, mate.
And some Szechuan rice. Now is the time to stoke up the fire because the temperature has really dropped, so the grill's coming off. Rob's going to sort that out and then whack some firewood on. He's got some sticks.
With some nails in. Oh, that's good. Oh.
Look at that. Oh, tentatively done. Good work. Right, let's log up.
I don't trust my plates. The problem is, I just want to get low enough
You're committed.
to commit. Bollocks. I want to sit.
£5,000 on a chair, and you can't even sit in it.
60.
Oh no,
I have to crouch on the floor like an animal.
that's tragic.
It is, isn't it?
Right, good morning, boys and girls. It's now Sunday morning. Sleep-wise, interesting. It was actually too hot a lot of the time. My hammock is a DD bivvy hammock, and something that I'm finding with it, and I think a number of people have found, is that you get a lot of condensation because of the lack of breathability through the bottom. Starting to become a bit of an issue in colder weather. So that's something to think about in the future of that hammock and where we go with it, because my sleeping bag's getting damp. It wasn't a problem in terms of being cold last night. The sleeping bag's really good, but I don't like the fact that the sleeping bag is then damp. If I was to do 2 overnighters back to back, that would take some airing and some drying out. So the plan is get up, get some hot water on, have a brew, strike camp, and get out. Right, time for a setup shot. So, there's the tarp. There's my bag. Done. Only kidding. So that's the Carrymore Sabre 45 with the rocket pouches. Been using it for a little while now. So far so good. And then here's the hammock. DD travel hammock, but this is the bivvy model. That doesn't sort of stay done up in the night, apparently. Been using this for over a year, but it does get condensation-y. So in the flap in there, I've just got my Thermarest style sleep pad, and then if we go round, we've got the mosquito net, which is held in place with this shock cord to a sort of a small tent peg pole here, which inserts into this thing. You can swap that out and use a stick if you put it through these tabs, which is pretty handy if you wanted to go a bit lightweight, lose a bit of little bit of weight. And then here I've got, this is all military gear, British Army Gore-Tex bivvy, just for an extra layer, and the British military 4 season sleeping bag, which is really warm, really toasty. I absolutely love this thing. So I was nice and warm and toasty, but let's see if there's any evidence here of it being damp. There, in certain places. I don't know if you can see the shape, but where it's sort of lying against the sit mat, this is all pretty damp, which means my sleeping bag is pretty damp also. Only cold weather. So this may have to become my summer sleep system. Or I'll sell it and just get one that can do everything. Who knows? But there we go, I was toasty and warm. Nice and cosy in there last night. Good night's sleep. Rob's just dousing the fire pit. That's well and truly wetted out now.
Oh yeah.
That's where my setup was. There's my bag, still hanging in the tree. Don't leave anything behind, not even your candle lantern. That'll be a pain. So we're all packed up, time to head out.
Sharing